Chaos outside France's ANSES headquarters as farmers from across the country took to the streets, hurling eggs and clashing with police. The demonstrators blamed the agency's rules for threatening their farm's survival and fueling nationwide agricultural unrest. Footage shows broken eggs covering police vans as protesters scrambled for more ammunition, while riot squads deployed tear gas to disperse the crowd. José Pérez, co-chair of Lot et Garonne Rural Coordination, criticized ANSES for advising authorities to take away the products on our farms while benefiting from government funds. Pérez said overzealous EU legislation has led to the loss of essential farm products and ingredients, warning that these rules are detrimental to French agriculture.
ANSES, the French Agency for Food, Environmental and Occupational Health and Safety, is also the body that is taking, or has instructed the government to take, products off our farms, pesticides and other products used to protect our plants and crops. Because of them, we are losing a lot of active ingredients, which is a serious problem. All these standards are part of France's overzealous implementation of EU legislation, and they are largely to blame for this as well. It is because of organizations like this that agriculture is dying. Meanwhile, they are living comfortably, with their nice offices and no problems. We need to get rid of these kinds of organizations and all the money that flows through them, all the money the state spends to control them. That money should go directly to farmers because these organizations serve no purpose and are detrimental to French agriculture.
The Ministry of the Interior reported about 60 coordinated protests across France on the same day, highlighting the nationwide scale of unrest. Tensions are also tied to the EU-Mercosur trade deal, approved provisionally by EU member states, which farmers fear will flood France with low-cost meat and wine. French farmers warned that imported meat could sell for as little as 3 to 4 euros per kilo, compared to the current 15 to 18 euros, pushing local farmers to the brink of collapse. Michael Rodriguez, treasurer of Coordination Rural, called the deal a death sentence for farmers, warning of a domino effect on affiliated businesses like slaughterhouses and meat-cutting workshops. With the EU-Mercosur signing now set for January 12th in Paraguay, protests are expected to continue as farmers fight to defend their livelihoods against low-cost imports and strict regulatory rules.
We are at the crossroads of Europe, so we are already affected by everything that comes from Europe. The Mercosur deal represents an unfair competition that will bring in very low-cost meat, and we won't be able to compete, so it's our death, our imminent end. We won't be able to defend ourselves, so we are against it, absolutely against it. These meat products will flood the market at very low prices. They'll arrive here at prices devoid of competition fairness. It should be noted that today, a farmer who sells directly to consumers charges between 15 and 18 euros per kilo, which is very low. It will cost between 3 and 4 euros per kilo here, so manufacturers will automatically have huge margins and huge profits. So it's definitely our demise. If my fellow farmers disappear, I disappear as well. Once there is no more cattle farming in the region, slaughterhouses will close. Cutting plants will shut down. It will trigger a domino effect, a whole chain collapsing, and since we are part of that chain, we will go down with it.
Overall, we have nothing to gain from this, on either side, because even those who say that wine will find its way there. Honestly, Argentina, when it realizes that it can sell wines that can compete with ours while paying wages that cost almost nothing, it has the land to do so. It will have the enologists, it will have the vineyard managers, and within 3 years, it will have colonized us even in the wine sector. And it's the only product we can imagine being successful with. The meat that will be imported may look appealing, visually attractive, but it will be produced using antibiotics. And antibiotics, everyone knows this, should not be used systematically because overuse weakens their effectiveness. When people get sick, antibiotics no longer work. By consuming meat treated with antibiotics, we increase the risk of serious health problems. On one hand, we are culling entire herds, even herds that have been vaccinated. Today, we are culling them. And on the other hand, we are preparing to deal with people who can replace us almost instantly, given the size of their operations. Today, what do we represent economically within Europe? At the beginning of the European project, when General de Gaulle sneezed, all of Europe caught a cold. Everyone reached for a handkerchief. Today, economically speaking, we are in a worse situation than Greece. So honestly, how much France's opinion still matters, I truly don't know.